Hey track fans, Albert, Wilf, we are here at Rockingham Slot Car Club today. We are doing some coverage of the W.E.C World Endurance Championship. It is going to be absolutely smoking hot. As you can see, it's already in full of flow. We started to do some recording on the live stream, so if you want to see the build up and people arriving and stuff, flip over to the lives, have a look at that, come back to this. This is going to give you a generic coverage of the event. So I'm Pete Brown, Track Fans TV. And as you can see, digital racing, slot car racing going on in the background. We're going to have a good day today, 6 hours worth. The race starts at 11 o'clock. What you see behind me is qualifying. What you see, nearly took Matt Tucker out. What you see up the far corner is scrutineering. So I think we should go and have a look at what's going on up there, don't you? Let's go and check that out. You can see here Lewis and Ash are getting their car scrutineered by Nick on the left in the red and John on the right, the grey. They're checking widths, heights, tyres, engines. It's making sure it's legal for the race, so it's a good, fair, clean race.
Especially when you're in the middle of a race, you put the screws up and you can't find them.
And that is happening with all of the cars. All of the teams are going to come through scrutineering and then they're going to leave their cars here. You can see just there in the background, cars already been tested and starting to be left with. And that's just to stop anyone coming in at a late stage after they've had the scrutineering and changing the tyres or the engine to be, you know, unregulated. So we'll leave them to get on with scrutineering. Not much to write home about here.
Sorry? Have you actually done anything there? Yeah. I'll go through on mine.
Right then, so look at the track. So here's the podium. All of the racers will be in a minute. We've got the controllers at the ready, the teams as they are. And as you can see, the track is absolutely colossal. And this is what they're going to be racing on for 6 long hours. The track is Ninco, it's plastic, it's very grippy, it's digital. They maintain it to an inch of their lives. What they do is they take sections, they get a box each, about 20 of them, and then they all take it and clean it and maintain it between races, which is what you need to do. This is normally not a digital track. This is normally a Brisker style track, BRSCA style racing. So if you go to BRSCA and have a look at their website, you'll see the kind of cars I'm talking about. Amazing track though. And what they do is they put down the green paper, as you can see here, and then lay the Ninco track on top of it. So at the end of today, at about 5:30 p.m, we will be taking this track down, reboxing it up, taking the paper off, and it will be the Brisker track again. I'll put a little insert of the Brisker track as it normally looks on a normal given day. But this isn't the track that we race on in Rockingham at a weekly basis, just in case anyone's tuning into this and thinks this is where we race. I'll tell you what, let's go and check out the racetrack that we race on while we're waiting for the concourse to happen. So this is the usual Rockingham Raceway that we usually race on. You see, very technical track. Some people say it's one of the most technical in the country, but I've not really done that much racing, so I couldn't tell you. But this is where most of my shorts come from. And then you've got the weekly Brisker style track, which they race the BRSA style cars on. Through that door is normally locked, so that there's no animosity that Team Rockingham will be in here practicing when no one else can for the national race events like today. And then we're back in the main room.
plug-in where you want to be, please. First was sports car racing. Second place was Wolves. Third place, Rockingham. Somebody from Rockingham, come and plug your controller in, please.
Adam, how do you do?
Fourth, Exiles. Fifth place, Gas Monkeys. Sixth, Stambra. Next is Garage 27. And North Staffs, please. Thank you.
So they have just called out the pole position, grid positions, and setting up controllers there where you can see Alan in the green and black t-shirt, green writing, and Mark. They've been sorting out the controllers, now they know what positions they're in, gearing up ready for the race, which is in approximately 22 minutes from now. We'll be underway, 6-hour endurance digital finish at 5 at Rockingham Slot Car Club in the UK. Okay, and in for a treat here. So I'm just with Jacob. He's one of the youngest, he is the youngest racer here. He's not coming on camera because he's got a race in a minute, so he's getting prepared. But he's showing us his Lola that he's scratch built from hand, building up parts inside to what he needs from what it came with. Very, very fast bit of kit. Do you reckon you'll race this at some point? Yeah, so possible future race entry. Keep it tuned to Track Fans TV and you'll see more about this Lola in time with Jacob. That's absolute legend. Cheers Jacob, thank you mate. So then just coming back to scrutineering bay now, everyone's cleared out. Here are the cars, they've all been checked, turned into the lives, see if they're working. This one in particular has some good resistors in it for the light kit. And they can recognise the Garage 27 one. I think Wolves are in this one. But when we have a look at the concourse, I'll take you through who these cars belong to, what teams they're in. You know, I'm like, can't help myself, so I'm gonna get here. So as we head towards having a closer look on the concourse, I've got a little bit of detail about each of these cars as we go past. So John Underwood is lining them up in order of qualifying. So we'll start with sports car racing, a Toyota TS050. It's hand-built body fiberglass made by Gary Skip, with a chassis from Oliver, co-developed as Team Sports Car Racing. Moving on to Wolves, has a printed Area 71 Nissan body shell using a 3D printed chassis with angle winder motor setup. I've been informed last year they ran the same body shell but in a sidewinder configuration. So here we see in Rockingham a slotted Lola, remodelled light clusters and rear arches to replicate an Alpine A480, excuse me, LMP1, painted lights by Adam Lemans. This here is the Exiles. Jonathan has produced and made from wooden buck the body, the chassis being a Nick DeWatcher. Paint job by Jonathan. This is the Gas Monkeys. The Gas Monkeys is a Scale Auto Dodge Viper GT in a factory printed Gas Monkey livery. The car built by Mark Long as a Scale Auto RT4 chassis and adopted an angle winder motor setup with custom 3D shims to fit the MX-16, the slotted MX-16 motor. Now we have Stambra, a slotted Lola, B1280 with a cat chassis running a flat 6 motor and a P1 disc spec. That was a white kit. This is Garage 27, an Area 71 Ferrari 488 GT body decorated with Lemans decals. Colour match paint by Zero Paints, Rockingham chassis by Zhao Oliver chassis. And then,
Looking good,
last
Jacob.
but not least, North Staffs. It's a racer sideways. Aston Martin started life as a white kit and they sprayed it yellow team colours with decals from Pato's Place, and the Chip and Lightning have been retrofit. That was North Staffs in the Aston.
Just like his time. Just in front of it, roll the parade.
So we've got the marshals going to the podium. We've got the drivers going to the podium, the marshals going to positions. That's what's happening around the room now. We've got approximately 3 minutes to start the race, everyone. 3 minutes, 6-hour endurance coming in. Good morning, Arnie. How you doing? And they are away. So the race has just been stopped because I think someone's under the bridge or someone's lost something. And now off again.
Right, this is Mel here.
What happened there?
The track smoking here.
And we've got a fire on the track. Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
So didn't our car go? The one in front of us didn't go either.
That's off. That's very fucking up. So the car, who was sitting here on the before?
We were.
Check the dash car.
Just have a look. Race has been stopped. The race has been stopped. A very hot junction on this digital piece. So there was smoke on the track. I did see it. We've probably got it on camera. We'll have a look back at that in a bit. High drama at the 6-hour endurance digital slot car race. Okay. And with Ash from Wolves, Team Wolves, Wolverhampton Stock Car Club, very own. Yeah, Nick, I saw the smoke coming out of it as well, yeah. So while the race just takes stock, so I just check. Yeah, half hour. I'm at 2:15, we're back on.
At least they had a spare one.
So I've got nothing to carry it with me.
Just be honest. It's not far off. It's about that time.
Okay, we are back in the race. So all the cars are getting placed back on the track in the places that they left the track temporarily for. Race control is counting them in. 1, and they're off again. We are back in the race. as we draw in towards the end of the race. What a fantastic race this has been, absolutely epic. We've had track fires, we've had crashes, smashes, we've had all sorts going on the track. What an amazing race. However, there's still more race to go, so I'm going to flip over to live feed from the day. I hope you enjoy the last segments. As you can see, we've got sports car racing in the lead, followed by Exiles. They're 47 laps behind, 46 laps behind the number one spot. We've got Gas Monkeys. They're 79 laps off the first position, 31 laps off second position. We've got Stambra. This is great. Gas Monkeys have nosed it from 5th to 3rd in the last 10 minutes. This race is changing. This race is on fire. This race is literally coming together. So Exiles from Gas Monkeys, from Stambra, from Wolves, from Garage 27, from North Staffs, from Rockingham, pulling it round. Matt Tucker's on the tannoy giving us a breakdown.
We're pushing out. 15 minutes left.
15 minutes left, track fans.
Gas Monkeys in third place, third lap behind the Exiles. Stambra in fourth, 2 laps behind Gas Monkeys. Wolves in fifth on the same lap as Stambra. Garage 27, 13 laps now behind. North South 120, Rocket Wolves 4. 14 minutes to go.
Looks like we've got a pit stop here from North Staffs. You can see Mark in the orange t-shirt is just sorting out them tyres with the tape. So we've got Rob in there, marshalling. There you go. Spot on, big marshalling. And then I'll pan it back out. We'll get this bit of the track. We've got 5 minutes left. We're below 5 minutes. We've got 4 minutes, 50 seconds left. Okay, we've got a bit of chat going on here with North Staffs checking in with race control, which is now switched over to Matt Tucker because
Guys, I've decided to just carry on racing. Count your laps. Whoever counts 10 quickest wins. 1, 2, 10.
so here we go.
The anti-climax, opposite climax, as it always is. Every climax is really anti-climax.
Just getting an update from race control now. There's a lot of people now getting tired in the race. You're starting to see people coming off where they would never have come off before.
Right, guys, we finished. You're going to stop.
What? That sounds like the race has just finished. Okay, I think we had an issue. Right, so the computer system crashed a few minutes ago, stopped counting laps. So it did all right. It got to, 5 minutes before the end of the race. So, it's this work in progress. And that is it. So we're going to loiter around now for a bit until we get the trophies.
So, what's been written down here? Best rookie driver, Simon the G. Simon the G.
Okay, so we've got Simon Gotherow coming in to get his award. He's been nominated Best Rookie Driver. Best Rookie
Who's going to take some
Driver.
photos? Who's in charge of the photos? Mr. Pete. Taking some photos.
That's the one. That's the one. All right, now do. Well done.
Check your flights, come down now. Yay!
Okay, so that was Best Rookie Driver.
Right then.
All right, brilliant.
So,
Cheers, Dan.
GTs first. In third place for the GTs. North Staffs. Woo! Go get a trophy, but you get a clap. Better than the clap, so get a clap. In second place, Garage 27. And the winners, who promised so much, disappoint themselves quite a bit, and then
Hey, Raoul, how you doing? We're on the trophies.
the last. It's the Gas Monkeys! You guys get a trophy, so get the fucking asses up here now.
They're the Gas Monkeys. They're coming up, led by Alan. You've got Gareth in this. You got in the lead, Alan. Followed behind him, Matt. Followed behind him, Gareth. Couldn't meet a nicer bunch of gents if you tried.
Alan Wilson, Mark Long, and the great and the beast. Grab. Alan. There you go, the constructor.
Are you in, Al?
On my end, Graham, on my end.
There you go, well done.
Right then, on to LMP. So, in third place, just about holding on. A good battle right to the end is the duo, the Rough Cut Diamonds. Stamborough! Martin Dixon, Nick Johns, make your way up here. You don't get anything, I'm just making you walk.
And here comes Stamborough. Well done, guys.
In second place, the X Isles Underwood and White.
So this is John Underwood walking up in the lead. He's just grabbing his controller. Jonathan's behind him in a yellow, orange shirt. They're the Exiles. That is it. Here comes Jonathan. They're just doing a lap of honour for their race fees.
And the winners led really from flag to flag, other than about 5 or 10 laps at the start. Flawless drive. Car was on song without any issues all the way through. Still doing sub 13-second laps all the way through to the end. Flawless strides. It's sports car racing!
So you've got sports car racing walking up to the podium. Gary Skip leading the team
Gary
with
Skip.
Nick Wade.
Nick Wade, Martin Thorpe.
Martin Thorpe. There you go. Right, let's get a photo. I got you before you shot. That is it, right.
So, You'll note that we ran on version 3.1 of various things. Nick is officially announcing now we will be going over to version 4 of the software. I don't think it's actually available yet on the thingies, but version 4 is what we ran at Derby. They are routinely racing on it and on the continent, so we will be moving over to version 4. However, you need to note this. SCP2s won't work with version 4. So if you haven't got
These are hand controllers they're talking
SCP-3,
about from Slotted.
you need to write your Christmas list now to Santa Claus and get out the chimney. So SCP-3 for next year, version 4.
Yep.
The software and
So
firmware.
a few people have got to get new
Derby.
handle controllers
No
ahead of
issues
next
with
year's
lane
race
changes
because they're
or
upgrading the
controls, so
software
very
to
much worth
version
it.
4. This was done on version 3.
Finally, I don't know whether Wolves want me to announce this.
Sorry.
So Wolves are taking the plunge. They bought themselves a whirlpool, a jacuzzi, and they're allowing us using it. They're actually going to go and set up their own digital track. And they intend to enter the series, so we'll probably try and run it on more tracks.
Yes,
rather than
Wolverhampton are
the three
getting the
clubs
digital
running 2
track
events, running on more
ahead
tracks,
for next year's
and the tracks,
circuit.
New people, new folks.
Absolute cock on
So
ears.
Wolves, now it's been announced, out must deliver.
Yeah, that is it. Track fans, that is a wrap. I'm finishing the stream. I'm going home. There's nothing more to see other than to say thank you ever so much for everyone for watching. It's been amazing to have your company, and I will see you, if not in a week, next week, usual time, 7:30 a.m. Sunday stock car sessions. Thanks for your company. And I'm going off to edit in a dark room for another week now. Love it.